Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film?
I noticed they try and game plan away from what I think is a very suspect linebacking group. We can attack that. Have our receivers work the seam or sit in the middle of the field. We can pick them apart. When we run, it's going to take one guy getting into the second level for us to break off chunk plays. We just have to play confident. Do you agree on targeting their linebackers?
I feel like we need to just air it out. Throw caution to the wind. Because if this turns into a shootout, we win. All we have to do is force their hand by pushing the ball downfield at every opportunity. They can't keep up with us.
I'll get the practices lined up. Let's get to it, Coach. The players should be heading to the meeting room now. You can discuss the plan with them as well. Good luck.
All right, settle in. We need to talk strategy for this week's matchup. We want to go after their corners and get them in isolation. Keep passes to the outside where the rest of that defense can't help.
About time you put the game in my hands, Coach. Looking at who they got across from me, it's no contest. I'm going to feast.
You'll have that opportunity if all goes to plan. As for the rest, this is still a team effort. We need a clean pocket and no mistakes. Play smart and this win is ours.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and our home team. On the Ravens sideline, head coach John Harbaugh. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Loop. He begins this one. And off we go here on EA Sports. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. That is a Dafe Owe into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Ready. They'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. And that will be a first down. Here's a first carry for their running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Set, ready. Blue, 32.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
On the ready.
1st and 10.
10 cycles. Here we go. Set.
Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he fought through 1 tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no game.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it's still stopped for no gain. It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Let's go now. Set.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up. Now this time he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. 50. Good green jack. Ready.
Back to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to run it. And he will score for the score.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
The PAT, up and good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Ravens will come out. They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, but most importantly, leads his team to the big win. Tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down, Jackson. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. The whole team's offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so So he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title.
Set, hut, ready?
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
Ready, set.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 24-yard line.
Black 40. Set.
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Catch made there. That's Smith. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one into the hands of Turner. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 17 yards on that play. That's enough for a 1st down.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
White. Ready, rep, set.
Back to the air one more time. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Going up top. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This returnable for Wallace. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens handed back out again. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. Now the first carry for King Henry. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up close to the 45-yard line.
And the Baltimore 1st down. It's a gain of 20.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. He'll push ahead to the 21. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Down. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. And that will be a 1st down.
Ready? Right.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there, as he's down at the 15.
Set. Ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Makes the score. Home team 17. Visitors nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. We'll send a tight end in motion right. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. Jackson so nimble. He's got the 1st down and wisely gives himself up at the end.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raven 1st down.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson now. This one broken up It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
Nice job there on 3rd and inches, and you know, Mike, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage. So you get past that first wave, look out. They did a nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1.
At the 12-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Visitors 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is Turner. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's a 10-yard
A
loss.
first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good divisional matchup in the black and blue NFC North. And this is Jordan Mason. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Vikings get the victory here. They win it by 10. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And when you've got a running back like this, just let him do his thing. Bijan Robinson. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. The Falcons win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Keon Coleman. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Bills continue to run through the NFL. They are now 9-1 with the victory here. A final look now at the rest of the scores from week number 11, with Indianapolis and New Orleans enjoying the week off. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable for Wallace. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic, second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. On play action, here's Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Moving left. Now he'll run it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down, Ravens.
On the give, here's Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs. Another 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. He's got space inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. Not much there, maybe a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now we get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
He'll try to run for it, and he'll take this one in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Our home team 17, visitors 14.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is Turner. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10.
Yellow, line. Hut, hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Set.
They'll stay on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. From the 46, here's second down and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll stick with him again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now
trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Chidobe. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Now a give up the middle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and
Now
2.
on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
1st and 10.
They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friend.
And he will get into the end zone. Has a touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good, and his guys go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Visitors 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. The deficit is 10, 24-14. The work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll motion a tight end right. Play action now. Jackson. Back to the tight end, Kohler. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Gain of 21 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Number 7.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, it's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Baltimore.
All down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
The tight end motioning left here. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And this one, hold up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score.
And he will score! Game on! Lamar Jackson! Touchdown, Baltimore! And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Visitors 21.
They've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is Turner. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Exiting the pocket right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. Still on his feet. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. The
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Ready up.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Watkins. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Striker. 3-3. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That is part of the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch for the touchdown. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Team 31. Visitors 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. We'll try to establish some tempo. We'll start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Bateman is the motion man.
At the 30-yard line.
Oh, run play. This is Hill. And he is headed to the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
5 yards on the play.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half.
First down.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
First down, Ravens.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Baltimore first
A
down.
first down throw for Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Jackson up top again. He'll get this off to Hill. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
5 yards on the play. And it's
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. 11 yards as they move the chain. Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here comes 2nd down.
the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson.
The 15-yard line.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from football. And they'll bring up 3rd down. Jackson now on the move left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Now a timeout for injury. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll send a tight end in motion. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up
second down. Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up to take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the set. 5, 90 seconds down. 60 red. 60 ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 45, White. Ready.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Set, cut. Yellow, set.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and his guys are able to extend the lead.
The score, our home team 38, visitors 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23 yards. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they try out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. A quick slant to Flower.
Jackson's pass.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
2nd and 2 at the 30.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Off balance throw. It's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. One last shot now for Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
What's up, Coach? I felt really good the past couple weeks. Keep trusting me to lead this offense, and I won't let you down.
I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. You're playing at a high level, and it's been great to see.
Great win. Seems like you had a clear game plan. What made the biggest difference today?
When you have a mismatch in this league, you exploit it. No reason to overthink. That is how you get in trouble. We brought it to the team, and Patrick saw the same thing. A clear mismatch on the outside with our receivers.
Always a great thing when players and coach align. Makes it easy to lock in for the week, and obviously, nobody can complain about that result.
It was a well-deserved win all around. Any last comments on what this meant for the team?
This was a big win for our community. The fans have been looking for a statement game, and I think we delivered.